All right, we're live. We're live. We're live. Yo. Yo. What's going on, people? All right. Man, this video is going to be another Swappybot replay of today's price action on the NQ on August the 11th. I'm doing these every single day for you guys to show you how good this product is. It is smoking. Every trader that's out there is smoking every algorithmic trader or algorithmic product that's on the market. I built it, and I'm immensely proud of it. Like I've said, there's 100 licenses available for it. You can come learn everything in chat about it. I do very, very detailed education on it. Once these licenses are spoken for, it's gone because it is doing so good. Yeah, I'm just blown away by it. Today on the NQ, well, let's just get into it. You're going to see a 10R day. I'm going to trade this thing completely hands off. This is a 5-minute chart. We're going to go from right before the open, and we're just going to let it run. Just like every other video I do, it's going to be a 2R target, 1R risk. The 1R risk unit is going to be about $240 per trade. Okay? $240 per trade. So let's let's get into it. Let's make it happen. I think it's 10R. 10R or 9R, one of the two. Let's just let it run. 250. Yeah. I think we're right at 10R. Anyways, let's rock it. So this is Asia. Asia had a nice session here last night too. Usually in the Asia London session, we tend to do 1R targets because the range can be sometimes whatever. This is Asia. This is London. I highlight my Asia candle, so I always have the session separate. Again, this is Sierra charts. I code everything for Sierra charts, but I have ported Swappybot for NinjaTrader as well, and I can license that to you. And just to give you a quick rundown before I hit play, this system that I trade is all based off my understanding of fractal mathematics. These levels are produced mathematically. I studied them. I learned them. I didn't invent them. They have decades of back testing underneath them. I understand it very well. And I was able to code everything up, and it's amazing. As you can see, every day the algos work off these levels, and you just need to understand the context of the levels. And this is what I teach. So if you really want to learn what's really going on in the market, and you actually crave to be a good trader and have a system that is like a real system, you can pop in a chat. There's a link in the description. There's a whole free side. You can come and hang out. You can ask me questions, DM me, post in the main chat. It's all good. Ask me questions about all the other stuff. I'll fill you in. But yeah, I've built something pretty incredible. And in any situations, I just want to give a quick shout out actually before I get going here to my test team. Guys that I've worked with for like 3 years trading this stuff, these levels, and just like good friends. They have helped me build this thing and test and different environments, different tape regimes, different years, different contracts, different situations. And you can grab Bud. Sorry, you can get my kid. Get up there and go get it, man. I just want to give a shout out to them because their help definitely sped up the process, as we had about 5 hands testing this nonstop for like the last 7 months. And I can't believe the results. When you're hitting 5, 6, 7R a day, 10R a day, completely hands-free, you are crushing. Like, I'm talking like 3 to 4R is like world class. when you're doing what we're doing right now, I don't know. It's scary, and that's why I don't want to like push this out to everybody or let everybody have access to it, and this is why I'm just leaving it at 100 licenses. So anyways, without further ado, let's get starting. We're going to start on the, what is this, 9:10 candle. We'll let it play into the 9:30 open, and you'll see how this thing trades. I'm going to clear all the orders from the order queue so there's nothing in there. There we go. And we'll let Swappybot do its thing. Here we go. And let's see here. A couple more candles to go. I'll just kind of walk through it as close our comment. I'll know exactly when it's going to fire because obviously I know exactly how this thing works. So let's get into it. This thing is just crazy. It is really, really crazy what this thing is doing. Scary. I'm going to do another series of videos on why automation is really, really tough and why most people fail at it. And it's not what you think. It's all mental. It's all psychology. All right, we're open. So we open and sell. People are just like, let me see your levels. No. Let me see what the prices are. No. So we get into here. Typically, we look for price to reverse in here. We're coming in pretty heavy. That level right there was our target. We already hit it in like the first 7 minutes.
Slide.
S-L-I-D-E.
Slide.
S-L-I-D-E. Sorry, I just helped my kids spell it. S-L-I-D-E. All right, so we're waiting for our first signal. We're selling off. We're getting a pretty low offer here. So we're digging deep into this reversal zone here. We'll just see what holds up. This bottom red line is where our overall target was to get down into here. Now, what you'll see here is a mathematical shift. Price will react to how we're trading the volatility, and the code is sensing that we want to trade lower, so we need to open up lower levels. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? So now we're going to have a short setup here coming. Let me just refresh it so we can kind of open up the levels. Here we go. Let me pull it down here a little bit. There we go. So let's see. No signals yet. Bot doesn't want to place a trade anywhere. Nothing set up for us. Nice. Huge rally off the bottom of then reversal zone. Held perfectly. And now we'll push up here. Still nothing. Now right here is where we were looking for price to top out at. This is a really important level that we just traded into. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I teach guys this stuff. Excuse me. Still nothing. Excuse me. Might get a short here on this close. Yep. So we're going to go short here to our target. In. Almost got filled there. See how close it comes to the levels and we just pull off it? This is a tight thing, right? Happens all the time. And Algo's just, look at that, one tick. That gets frustrating. It's always best to pull your order up and try to front run the level. So what you do is just get up in front of that wick and see if you can get a fill. There we go. 2R in the books. Now it's going to take it again here, I think. It's going to put the order out again. Order's still valid. So it'll take this short again if we can get a fill. Do. Excuse me. So we missed a fill, right? Just fucking by ticks here, right? So we'll see if we get a fill here. Now it drives people nuts, right? And it's frustrating, but this is just how the algos. Look at that. Fill, one tick away from the level. One tick. There we go. Now we're in. All right. But the key is to let the algorithm do what it's supposed to do, right? There we go. Looks above. Oh, look at that stop placement, right? Seems like it's random, but it's not. Algo knows where to place it. Place a stop. Push and push and push him. We close over the level and then we immediately retest the level and we close back below it. Nothing says get out of this trade. There we go. That's why. Right. There you go. 4R. So 4R. See how clean these trades are? Puts out the order again. It's the only order we got in the books here until something else comes up. So that order will stay there until we swap for something else. And that's where the term Swappybot comes from. So we're trying to trade down to this little middle blue line here. It's a very important level for the midday. But you see, once we trade it, it doesn't hold, right? So you just don't long a level because it comes into it. It has to set up properly for the entry, right? Just like the short had to set up perfectly. It set up perfectly numerous times. There, see how we just swapped? So now it detects an order here, right? There's a short location here based off our criteria here in the algorithm. So it just moves the limit order down. Just hangs out there. It says, give me a fill, bro. Big rejection there. So we hit our line, our level, our main level, and we close below it. So this thing could continue lower, right? Continue lower, closer to that lower red line. And this is what we were targeting today. This was the edge case here for the bears that they got control of this. Now look what happens here. Oh, we set up a short lower. Okay. Let's take the short. We're getting in pretty low on the move here, but let's just follow what the algo is telling us to do. We'll trust in the algo. Closes above, retests the level, immediately fails it. Stick with it. So we're at 4R on the day. To me, our job is done, right? But let's just let this thing run. We'll take some losses here. I'll show you the trade that I would not want to let it take, but we're just going to let it take the trades that it throws out here until around like 2:30 or so, when we usually cut the thing off. But as you can see, the market is trading these levels perfectly, and this goes to my thesis that, I know it's true, that the market is always trading. The basic of the market is all based off fractal mathematics, right? You guys are seeing every day that this context is correct. This is how the market really moves. You just have to understand the math. This is what I do. So it gets a little bit sticky there, right? Tries to trade to the bottom. This is an area where we tend to spend half of our day. So this is where people get really frustrated with the price action. But I know when we enter this zone, I'm going to expect rotation and shitty price action until we move out of it. This is where the algos get you. This is where guys that trade like moving averages, this is where they're usually entering. And this is why I always laugh at them, because I'm like, you're always entering at the worst place. It's by design. So we're trying to get the fill. We've had a number of 1R rotations. We're trying to get that fill. See if we can get a 6R. Oh, see that? Boom, right to the level, to the tick. Doesn't get a fill. This is why I always front run levels, man. But we're just trying to get a fill. There we go. So we're up 6R. 6R. There's no reason to keep trading. But we're just going to let this thing work and see what it can produce here. So 6 times 250, it's $1,500, right? Yeah, I don't really like that long here, but we'll see. I don't really like it. We'll just get in front of this level just because of how this thing trades. I don't really like it, but let's see what happens. And there's a good chance we fail here. Got 1R out of it. Usually in this area, I'm only looking for 1R trades, but we're going to leave the algo alone here. We'll just let it take losses and wins. It's a nice strong reclaim, but it has to hold a retest here. Otherwise, it's just going to fall through and fall apart. Don't like this retest. No, don't like it. Close right below it here. They're going to drill it down. So we'll take the loss here. So we're up 2, 4, 6R. We'll be up 5R by the time this stops us out.
Slide. Slide.
At that point, it's like either you get out break even right here and count your blessings, right? SLIDEEE. There you go. So right now you got a chance to get out break even, but we'll just let this thing run. We're going to get stopped out here. I just know how this thing's trading. There we go. Got stopped out. Okay, so we're up 5R. So 2, 4, 6 minus 1 is 5. Now, short's still valid here. Excuse me. Something caught in my throat here. Terrible time for it to happen. Excuse me. All right. All right. Let's see if this retest holds here.
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Teletubby.
T-E-L-E.
Teletubby.
E-L-E.
Teletubby.
E-L-E. All right. So we got a long setup right here. We'll see if we get a fill here.
Teletubby.
Get in front of that wick there and just see if we can get a fill. So we got the limit out. They're kind of bidding right here, right? This is where people get really tight. They're just like, oh, they're bidding right here, man. Let me just jump in. Well, if you do that, then your risk is all messed up in the system. You want to just like, it comes to the level to fill me or there's no trade. Excuse me. See, it's like, oh no, it's going without me. And then you're chasing it and you're like, oh no. I bought this breakout here over this level. And you're like, now it's working. And you're like, oh, I'm so smart. And then that just develops really bad habits. Just be patient, right? We're at 5R. I think it wants this short. I think we get a short here. Yep, we're short. Let's see if we get a fill. We'll make sure that we kind of get in front of it here because that's our main level is this guy here. So we'll make sure that we can get a fill. We get this, it'll put, there we go, we're short. We get this, it'll put us up to around 7R. So that short was still valid from before. There's almost a 1R. Here we go, we're almost there. This is the tough part because you come into like that previous kind of chart support and you know chart traders are just going to buy. So sometimes when you get close like that, you're like, okay, close enough. Let me just get out of this thing. So you need enough selling pressure to kind of break through this quote-unquote low chart resistance. But it wants to trade that red line. This is what the market is trying to do. It's trying to get back to that line. There we go. Beautiful. So we're up 7R. Okay, hands free. We've taken 1 loss. I think we're 6-1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-1. 4-1? Oh, we'll look at the stats after. Bring up the stats. We'll just look at it. A good day here so far. $250 risk. We're up $1,700. See, I don't like this trade right here. This is the one I would not take. Right? But we'll let it take it. I have a rule here. We never slam the low. So I personally don't like this at all. Right? It's not my type of trade at all. It wants to take it, but we have a rule here. Once we trade into here, we're not shorting this, right? So, I mean, for me, it's, you know, cancel the order, right? And this is how we handled it during the day. Now, we want to get a fill here. We want to go long, right? We really do. But as you can see, I think we miss our fill by like a tiny bit. You can see us wicking off that thing. We miss it by like a point, I think, which gets really, really frustrating because you're like, oh my God. Because we wanted this long. But we don't want to trade this level, right? We really don't. Let me just pause it right here because it's kind of hard to say. So right here, it throws the order out. You don't want this trade because it's not going to really make sense to you. But we don't want this. We don't want this trade because of what happened here. It means something to the market. Even though if you take it and it works, it's cool. But we don't want it. There's a very good chance this thing's going to push up. There's a very low percentage return off this level when something happens down here. As you can see right there, we close over it right away, and it triggers the possibility of longs going long here. Excuse me, sorry. So we're just closing above, closing below, closing above, closing below. No one's in control of the level, right? Excuse me. Above, below, above, below. Bears want it, bulls want it. Bears want it, bulls want it. And then here comes the move. Get over it. And now the market wants to now try to bid up. So basically, I mean, we wouldn't be taking this trade here at 330. There's no way we would take it. Like, there's no way we'd be into this thing here. So we basically ended it. So it's not plus 10R. What are we doing here? Well, let's just pause it here. We are at, where are we at here? Let's check out the stats. Let's see, 1250, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 5, 1250, 8R. That's a good day, man. 8R. Let's check out the stats. So this is hands-free, right? Let's just check out the stats on the replay. Let's see where we're at here. So let's compare. Oops. Let's compare. Can you see that here? Let me just look at the OBS here. Oh, let me move it over here so we can see it. That's better. There we go. All right. So 1705, 1705. That's our profit, right? Profit factor of 8.41. Crushing it. Not any close. Total trades per profit 1935. Total loss 230. That's one loss. 4 wins, 1 loss. Total of 5 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4 loss, 5 right here. We're not counting. Obviously, we're not taking this at 30. 80% win rate. I mean, what more do you want? This thing is absolutely crushing it. I don't know what to say. So 1750, yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8R. Man, every single day, like my goal with this project was to hit 3 to 4R consistently, and if I do that, I know that I'm in world-class territory as far as like retail algorithmic shit goes. We are like hitting double that, and some people might say, "Oh, it's just like right away." Like, no, we've been using this privately for months and months and months. You guys are just seeing it now. We've tested this on like every tape regime out there. Trust me, we've done the work, and the mathematics behind it has decades of testing. It's all I use. It's all I've ever really traded with for the most part, right? I trade this on small caps, you name it, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It just works. So anyways, I won't ramble. I'm not going to sit here and toot my horn. The results speak for themselves. If you want to learn more about Swappybot, there's a link in the description. You want to pop in, say what's up, drop me a line, DM, say hello. When you drop in there, I will message you. Make sure you verify yourself in the server. Otherwise, I kick you out. You might be a bot, and I get a lot of those things in there because people are trying to see what we're doing. So if you want to learn more, drop in, say what's up. It's free. There's a whole free side on there, and you get my daily watch list for free. You get me for 2 hours there in the morning live, and then I go work with my team for the rest of the day. But there's a whole bunch of stuff on the other side. If you want to learn more about that, just ask me questions. Other than that, I won't keep rambling. There we go. Plus 8R. I don't know. I'd like to see you out trade it. I don't think you can. I can't even do it, man. And I built it. So anyways, if you want to learn more, pop in the room. Other than that, I'll keep it short and sweet. And I'll see you on the next replay. So, all right. Awesome. All right. Adios, guys.